Good morning, welcome to Full Size Ford. It is a beautiful Friday morning. We have got an empty trailer, and you know what that means. There is a Galaxie out there somewhere in need of rescue. Needs to be on the road again. Today we're going to head down to Lewiston, Idaho, and check out a 1967 Galaxie 500 two-door fastback that looks like it's been sitting for a while. Seeing something that we can't resurrect and give a new lease on life. Thank you for watching. So, full disclosure, we pretty much already agreed to buy this car sight unseen, which always makes me a little nervous. The seller did disclose that one of the wheels is frozen, doesn't roll, brakes are frozen, which, to be expected. Is some rust in the floorboards, some rust in the trunk. Sent pictures of that, so we kind of know what we're getting into, but there's still always just that level of anticipation when you buy a car sight unseen and then travel a couple hours to go get it. So you'll be as surprised as we are when we get there and see this thing. You know, they always look better in the pictures than they do in person when you get there, but again, we'll hope for the best. We're rolling down the Palouse here through Whitman County, which is the nation's largest producing county of wheat. There's just wheat fields for miles down here, and they're actually it's just a beautiful area. If you haven't been to Eastern Washington, come check it out and just kind of drive through some of these rural areas, through these some of these back roads that wind through these wheat fields. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Heading down the infamous Lewiston grade. There she is, coming into view. Looks like he's got some other cars out there too. Way off in the distance there, you can see the L for Lewiston up on the hill. Slow down. Okay. I'm slowing down. It's coming into Uniontown. This is like Uniontown. It's like one of those songs in like those truck driver hits my dad used to listen to. We were headed into Uniontown on old 195, pulling pigs in a Kenworth something or other. I just love those old grain structures and stuff. They're just so cool. Just wheat as far as you can see. That's a lot of cereal.
Heartache, show yourself to the door. Heartache, I don't want to see you around here no more.
Just gonna give a quick walk around here. It's actually, the car is in some bruises here and there. The car is actually pretty straight. I like the fact that it's wearing 390 badges. Sure, we get into some little bit of rust issues here. A bit of rot in that rear quarter panel. But, I mean, for the age of the car, it's to be expected. A little bit of a bruise there. Rear bumper is actually pretty straight. So take just a little bit of a wow right there on the corner there. Coming over, we see a little bit of some missing letters there. Got a little bit of bubbling there on the quarter panel. But all the trim is there. It's a again, this side's a little bit better on the front than the other side. Front bumper not too bad. Not perfect, but again, considering the age of these cars and what they were subjected to, looking like this one was last registered in about 1986. We'll kind of chronicle this car as we found it. Like I say, this is an H code. It's a 392 barrel. Pretty much looks to be complete, other than the battery missing. And we're probably going to find a little rot in that battery tray there. Totally common. Definitely looks like we had something living in here. Hey Prue, any rodents? Prue, any rodents? He's not sure. Washer bottle still there. This is an air conditioning car. Has the vents in the dash. Still has the AC unit. Still even has a belt on it. So like I say, it'll be interesting. We'll get this cleaned up, and one of the first things we'll do is we're going to try to get this thing running, get the brakes freed up. Basically just try to go through the brakes and the engine, see if we can get it to run and stop, and maybe get this thing back on the road after a several-year hiatus. Alright, so let's get a look at the inside of it here. It does have a little bit of rust in the floorboards. Again, the owner disclosed that. Interior pretty complete. Dash is pretty cracked, as to be expected. Headliner is not perfect, but it is still in the car. It's not all hanging down. Package tray. There's a bunch of dead wasps, of course. Missing a little rear seat stuffing. Looks like we got some extra parts in there. Some vent wing window assemblies. Again, bench seat car. You can see the vents in the dash, as it is an air conditioning car. Let's see what it says for mileage on here, if we can see. Still got the original AM radio in the dash. 20510 is the odometer reading. Let's see if I can get that to focus in there. There we go. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and just looking at pedal wear down there, I'm gonna say this is not a 20,000 mile original car. Did have some wasps hanging out in here at some point. You can see the vents in the dash over there for the AC. All in all, not too bad for a car that's been sitting since '86. We'll see what we can clean it up and see if we can get this thing out on the highway again. In some absolute stroke of luck, we actually got keys with this car. Keys and a title. Whew! Well, here's probably the worst of the rust here. Really common on these cars is the lower part of that trunk pan is just pretty much gone. Do have some rust extending up into the wheelhouse here. Down there you can see a little crack of daylight, but all is pretty simple to fix. Again, the upper part of the shelf looks alright. The owner did tell me, oh, look up here, you can still see the jacking instructions that are peeling off there. Is a little bit of just a little bit of corrosion in that trunk lip right there. And these are not too difficult to put a new to just replace this lower pan in the trunk. You can actually just replace these with just a straight piece of sheet metal. You know, if you do want it to look original, you could find cut one out of another car that has the stampings in it. Again, there's a look at the trunk, and take a look underneath the car as well. The gas tank's got a little bit of a dent there where she went over a bump and got a little smash there. The tank may or may not be any good. Those tanks are reproduced though, so not a big deal there. Underneath the car, not looking too bad. It is being a 2-barrel 390. It's a single exhaust car. Oh, Prue's gonna come over here and help us check it out. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the help. Oh, thanks for cleaning my face. So there it is, quick look at our recently acquired 67 Galaxie 500 two-door fastback. Again, we probably don't plan on keeping this one too long. Our main objective here is just to get this one on the road and running. And then, since it's not languishing in a field somewhere anymore, maybe once its mechanicals are sorted out, somebody else will maybe tend to some paint and body work, although I kind of do like finding these in their natural state with the original paint. Maybe just do a little rust repair on it and clean up and you hopefully see this thing at a cruise night somewhere sometime soon. Again, we thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates on this car, and we hope you have a great day. Thank you.